Was good, was good. Let me see if we can get this up in here. Trying to set this up for you guys. Sorry. Let me just get this right. I'm gonna let some people hop in here, man. Hopefully you guys should be able to see me. If you can see me, man, please let me know in the comments below. You guys are seeing me without a hat after so long. I know I do have actual hair, but wanted to hop on live and talk a little bit because I haven't with you guys. So welcome. If you guys can obviously see and hear me, let me know in the comments, and I'll be answering as well. But here to talk a lot of things, folks. We got a lot to talk about. Obviously, I haven't posted in a few days, and usually, obviously, I'm posting a lot. But you guys know the reason why. It is obviously because of the tragic passing of one Kobe Bryant, folks. It has really hit me hard. I made that was actually my last two videos about Kobe and his passing, and I did want to come on here and share my thoughts once again with you guys. So I'll talk about that. I'll also talk about my final thoughts on Super Bowl 54, who I have winning. If you guys watch my preview video, you should know that. And then talk a little bit about the All Star Snubs, who was snubbed from the NBA All Star game. So I'll talk about that and answer any questions that you guys have for me. So let me just start first and foremost with Kobe. So, and it's so funny. I still can't register and wrap my mind around the fact that Kobe Bryant is actually gone. Like the words Kobe Bryant is dead or Kobe Bryant passed away still don't register in my head. It's just so sad. But when did I find out? Just like everybody else, because obviously you guys are going to remember this moment for the rest of your lives. I was sitting on my couch, literally, folks. I'm sitting on my couch. I think I was about to play, a video game. And I get a text from one of my friends. And we have a group chat. And he texts in the group chat, just text a question mark. And I'm like, okay. Literally just text a question mark. And then obviously I reply back like, yo, what's good? And then he says, Kobe dead, question mark. And I'm like, Kobe dead, what? And I couldn't believe it, obviously. And so what did I do? Obviously I go on Twitter. That's where I get my news. So I hop on Twitter and I try to check for anything verifying this. There was nothing. Nobody was talking about this. There was nothing about this. And I'm like, okay, so this is obviously fake because nobody else was reporting this. But then about 10 minutes to the next half hour later, I mean, it literally was pouring in the news about Kobe. And I literally felt, when I saw the TMZ tweet with the verified TMZ account, I literally, folks, I'm not lying to you, I literally felt my heart drop. Like just sink to my stomach. And I was a mess for all of Sunday and pretty much Monday as well. And here's the thing, people don't understand this. Just because you didn't know Kobe Bryant personally, or you never talked to him, or you never even met him, doesn't mean you can't feel the pain. Now, here's the thing with Kobe, especially for people my age, in my generation, we did not get to see Michael Jordan play in his prime, certainly, and even if we did, we barely remember it because we were so young. And so for our generation, we watched Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant was really our Michael Jordan. And so that's why it hits home a lot, because think about it like a piece of your childhood pretty much not being there. And so obviously it hurts. It still hurts a lot. And like I said, man, it still doesn't feel real. I can't wrap my head around it. But that is the reason why it hurts so much, because it's like part of your childhood, passing away. And so rest in peace to Kobe, man. The Lakers did a beautiful tribute yesterday. If only they could have won the damn game. But Damian Lillard was unreal. He's been in his zone lately. So let's switch over and real quickly talk about the NBA and talk about the NBA All Star Snubs. And here's my thoughts on this. And I'll post another video as well about this. But I don't understand how the hell Devin Booker doesn't make the All Star team. Like, somebody needs to explain to me how a guy who's averaging 27 points per game, 6 assists, shooting about 50% from the field, doesn't make the All-Star team. Oh, and it's not even like the Suns are the worst team in the NBA. No, they're like 3-4 games out of the 8th spot in the West. That's it. So I get it. You want to reward winning, but there is no way Devin Booker should not have been an All-Star. He was absolutely deserving of that. Devin Booker should have been an All-Star, and the NBA coaches messed up. I'm sorry. He should have gotten it over Russell Westbrook, possibly over Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Chris Paul, any four of those. I would have done it. Personally, me, I would have put him in over Russell Westbrook maybe. Actually, I would have put him over Chris Paul or Donovan Mitchell. But again, he absolutely deserved it. And then in the Eastern Conference, Bradley Beal got snubbed. Folks, Bradley Beal is averaging 28 points per game. 28. How is that not good enough? And I get it. The Wizards aren't a good team. But now you are literally faulting Bradley Beal for having bad teammates because he's got scrubs around him. I'm sorry. Who's on the Wizards? We've got guys like Troy Brown Jr., Davis Bertans, Thomas Bryant. I mean, these are not household names, to say the least. Ish Smith, IT. Like, folks, the Wizards are not good outside of Bradley Beal, and they'd be the worst team in the league if it wasn't for Bradley Beal. So he absolutely got snubbed, okay? You can talk about guys like Zach LaVine. He's averaging 25 points per game. Folks, I get it. The Bulls aren't very good record-wise, but Zach LaVine absolutely is the reason why the Bulls are even in contention for a playoff seed. So I think he absolutely could have gotten an All-Star snub. Why on earth does Kyle Lowry keep making the All-Star team? I don't get it. Kyle Lowry literally gets in on name recognition, and it's crazy to me because it's Kyle freaking Lowry. It's not even like he's a household name, but he got named as an All-Star, folks. Why? The Raptors have an All-Star. It's Pascal Siakam. Kyle Lowry doesn't need to be an All-Star, folks. He certainly doesn't deserve it over the other guys. Like I told you about, I would put in Bradley Beal over Kyle Lowry. I'd put in Zach LaVine. I'd even put in Andre Drummond. And here's the funny part about it. Think about it like this. Bam Adebayo, who made the All-Star team, fully deserving. He was actually my pick for most improved player. He made the All-Star team, which is perfectly fine. He deserves it. But he's averaging about 16 points, 10 rebounds a game. Okay, I think about a block as well. And the Heat have one of the best records in the East, right? But Bam Adebayo has Jimmy Butler on his team. You take that and you compare to a guy like Andre Drummond, who's averaging about 15 points, 17 rebounds, leading the league in rebounds, by the way. Or is it probably 17 points, 15 rebounds? I got that reversed. 15 rebounds, leading the lead. And he doesn't make the All-Star team because he does not have a Jimmy Butler on his squad. So, again, they want to reward winning, but at the same time, you're literally giving the awards, or you're giving the recognition to the secondary and the tertiary players. Like Chris Middleton, he doesn't deserve it. Kyle Lowry doesn't deserve it. The studs on those teams got named to the All-Star team, Giannis and Pascal Siakam. Give it to the guys who are performing well, folks. I don't care who you are. Averaging 25 to 28 points per game in the NBA is impressive, okay? And that's what Beal, Booker, and LaVine are doing, and they all three got snubbed, okay? I could make a case for also Derrick Rose, though, again, it was a little bit more of the sentimental value because of the game being in Chicago, and that's where he's from. But again, Derrick Rose has been balling out. But fine. I will be fine with Derrick Rose not getting it. But absolutely, positively, they got it wrong with a couple of these guys. They got snubbed. It is absolutely just sad. Just sad at this point because Bradley Beal and Devin Booker should make the All-Star team. How the hell did they overlook Zach? Yeah, like I'm telling you, they did. Dan. But I just got a haircut, so I figured I was like, why not? You know, I got to line up and stuff. So maybe if our bonehead coach didn't bench our starters at crucial minutes, we would be top 8 in the East right now. LaVine would be an All-Star. Yeah, MZ Killer 22. You are absolutely right. Jim Boylan could be at fault here, but and the Bulls actually should be in the 8th spot. I mean, they literally lost 2 games to the damn Warriors. Okay, the G League Warriors, they lost 2 games to. So that's the funny part about it. But Zach LaVine should be an All-Star forward. So I'm so frustrated about that. And again, the only way now they get in is if there's an injury. But it's so sad. I hate it. The other thing I want to quickly switch up, and you guys can feel free to send in any questions. I'll be answering them as well. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Super Bowl 54. Obviously, it's tomorrow. By the way, let me know what you guys are doing for Super Bowl. Like, where are you guys watching it? Are you guys throwing a party? Like, what are you guys doing? Let me know. My quick Super Bowl 54 thoughts. Obviously, I have the Chiefs winning. That's what I had posted in my video, my preview video, but I do believe it'll be a very close game. The 49ers absolutely have a chance. This is going to be a very, very close game, I feel like. The key here is, can the 49ers keep Patrick Mahomes off the field enough? And I don't believe so. That is why I have the Chiefs winning. But if they do, they will win this game. But I'm curious, and let me know what you guys think. If the 49ers win the Super Bowl tomorrow, who will be the Super Bowl MVP? Because obviously, most people would gravitate towards the quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, but the 49ers are not fully dependent on Jimmy Garoppolo. They went on their defense and their running game. So I'm curious, if the 49ers win tomorrow, who is, in your opinion, going to win Super Bowl MVP? Is it going to be Jimmy Garoppolo? Is it going to be Raheem Mostert, the running back? Is it going to be a defensive player like a Nick Bosa? Who's it going to be? Because I'm very curious. The only way I see the 49ers winning, like I said, keeping the Chiefs off the field, running the football on their defense. So I would be more inclined to think that one of their running backs or their defensive players wins this game. If they win. If they win Super Bowl MVP. So I'm saying one of those guys will win Super Bowl MVP if the 49ers win this game. I do think Jimmy Garoppolo has a shot to. I mean, he's certainly the quarterback, so people would usually go to him as the default option. But to me, it's the other guys. Carnage 34, he's saying Mostert. Yeah, I think Raheem Mostert has a great shot. And Tevin Coleman's playing. He could be a surprise pick as well. You never know. Jesse, I hope it's a great game. Yeah, man. Jesse, I think it's going to be a fantastic game. Last year's Super Bowl was a huge disappointment with the Rams and the Patriots. But I really, really feel like this year it's going to be completely different because these two teams are the most evenly matched teams. Okay, my pick to get to the Super Bowl this year was the Chiefs and the Saints. So obviously I got the Chiefs right. And the Saints, along with the 49ers, were the best teams in the NFC. So we are literally getting the two best teams in each conference. And so I do believe it'll be a very close game. I would be very shocked if it's a blowout. Very shocked. So I'm very happy and hopeful that it'll be a good game. Aiden, Chiefs winning. Yeah, man. Don't blame me for that. Let me know if you guys have winning. Niners will have to be dependent on Jimmy G. I have faith in him, but ultimately Chiefs, I'll score them. Yeah, Jesse, that's where I'm at too. Like I told you, I just don't feel like you can contain Patrick Mahomes enough. I thought the Titans could beat them, and if the Titans couldn't, it's going to be hard for the 49ers. I'm only saying that because the Titans had been on fire, okay? And their formula was literally run the football with Derrick Henry, keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, and make it a low-scoring game. And even still, they couldn't get it done because Patrick Mahomes is obviously unreal. John, thanks for all your Chicago Bears content. Yeah, no worries, man. Appreciate you. It's not going to stop, folks. I'll be posting more content. That was another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about with, obviously, now the offseason starting after the Super Bowl is the content you guys would like to see. We've got free agency. We've got the draft. Obviously I can talk about all of it, any of it, but if you guys have any, specific videos that you guys want me to make, please let me know, and I will go ahead and make those videos. I'm already working on a few things. Like I said, man, the Kobe thing really affected me, so I had to take a few days to just kind of gather myself before I started posting regularly. But I'm going to be going back to my regular posting, and there's going to be a lot more content coming out. And I know I've been neglecting my Bulls fans, the Bulls content. I promise you I will post some Bulls content. The only issue with the Bulls this season for me has been the fact that they have been so how should I say this? They've been so annoyingly disappointing to watch. And I hate Jim Boylan. And so for me, like, I can't even watch this damn team. And I'm not having fun watching them, so it makes it difficult. But I promise you I will continue to bring out some more Bulls content. So look forward for that. And then I'll also be doing a lot more NBA content just because, again, with the NBA season now in full swing with football in the rearview mirror. I will make that transition to basketball. But again, don't worry, the football content isn't going anywhere. All the big news, all the big free agents. Where will Tom Brady go? He posted a cryptic tweet. I don't know if you guys saw that, by the way, of him on his Twitter. It's literally him walking. It's his shadow, and there's a football stadium, so he's in the tunnel. And this is amazing, right? Because Tom Brady obviously did this on purpose, and he's so smart about this. You can't tell if Tom Brady is going to the stadium. And so many questions come out of this one picture. Again, if you haven't seen it, it's on Tom Brady's Twitter account. Obviously, the questions are what? Is Tom Brady retiring? That would mean he's walking away from the field. Is Tom Brady walking towards the field, which means he's going back to Foxborough and playing another year with the Patriots? Is Tom Brady leaving, as in leaving the Patriots and going to another team? So there's so many questions to get from that, folks. So obviously, Tom Brady is going to be a big talking point this summer, which I will definitely get into some videos for that. So look forward to that, guys. Why do you think Cohen disappeared this season compared to 2018? I felt like it was a lot, John. I felt like it was a lot to do with coaching, the scheme, and whatnot. I feel like a lot of players were not utilized properly with the Bears this season. Obviously, starting with Mitchell Trubisky, but now with the new coaching staff, you've got guys, Bill Lazor's coming in. You've got a new offensive line coach in Juan Castillo. I do believe now Matt Nagy's going to rein his power back a little bit and know that he is on the hot seat, and he is – whoops. Let me fix that for a second, guys. The light just fell out. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. My backlight just literally fell. I guess I was making too much noise. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Bears. I do believe a lot of players weren't utilized properly, and I know this upcoming season, I think Matt Nagy is going to take a step back from his range, realize he's going to be on the hot seat if the Bears don't perform this year, and he is going to give a little bit more power to the other coaches. Everybody that made the All-Star team deserved to make it. There's just not enough spots. Maybe have 15 All-Stars instead of 13 because that's the actual length of an NBA roster. Jesse, I respectfully disagree with you, man. Kyle Lowry should not make the All-Star team. Chris Middleton should not make the All-Star team. The rest of the guys are deserving, but there are some guys that I don't believe deserve it. And Devin Booker absolutely should be an All-Star. Bradley Beal probably should be an All-Star. And there's a few other guys on the fringe, like a Levine, like a Rose, like a Drummond, that could possibly make it. Bears should do what the Titans did and add a veteran QB to have competition with Trubisky. Yeah, Jess, I talked about this in a video. I would love for the Bears to bring in a guy like a Case Keenum. That is my free agent target this summer for the Bears. I want Case Keenum. He's not the sexy name. He's not the flashy name, but he is the right guy to come in here, compete with Mitch, push him, and if anything happens with Mitch, we know we have a guy who is capable of winning games. He went to the NFC Championship game with the Vikings, if people don't remember that, and he was he was fairly good with the Redskins. Their roster is just awful, okay? So I do believe they should bring in a veteran quarterback. Another guy people talked about is Alex Smith, but I just don't feel like he's going to be the same after that leg injury, so I would rather have Case Keenum. But yes, I agree. Tom Brady should stay with New England, whether or he will, though, remains to be seen. I do believe he will stay with the Patriots, but again, I don't think he needs to. I think he's done more than enough to decide wherever the hell he wants to go. I'd love to see the Bears sign Notre Dame tight end. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more of the draft videos coming up. Folks, I was just waiting for the damn Super Bowl. Okay, once the Super Bowl's over, all the content's going to come back up, like I said. And again, with this tragic passing of Kobe Bryant, folks, it was very difficult for me and a lot of people, man. We're trying to make crumb to gripes with it because, again, Kobe was a big, big part of our childhood. So I promise you guys I'm going to bring the content out once the Super Bowl is over, and there's going to be a lot more videos. So keep a lookout for that. But let me know if you guys have any other questions, if you guys have any other ideas that you guys want me to make for my videos. But I really do appreciate you guys, man, again, for all the support. If you are not following me on Twitter, please do so, folks. I do post a lot on my Twitter account. That is possibly, Yes, that is the best spot to reach me if you guys want to ask me questions, talk with me, and whatnot. It's just literally it's in my handle. I don't know if you can see it on here. You probably can't, but it's in the description of every video I post. You guys can follow me on there. You guys can follow me on Instagram. But yeah, man, I really appreciate all the support, guys. I will be doing more lives as well. Please know that. But there is a lot more content. I'm telling you right now, it's not just going to be Bears Bulls, but I'm bringing a lot more to the table. Trying to hit 10K subs. We got to hit it soon, man. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking in, and I'll holler at y'all.